You know, as soon as they tell you there's nothing to see here, you know immediately there's a lot they don't want you to see. Hi, I'm Pastor Marty, and this is the Afternoon Drive. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you're a subscriber to the channel. Once you are, smack the bell, click the word all to get notification of my rants, and please like and share this video. That's how we get the word out we're here. That's how we get the truth out. Thank you. So the trial date has been set. It's going to be the day before Super Tuesday. But it's just a coincidence. Nothing to see here. Don't be conspiratorial. This has nothing to do with election interference. This is just the date that the judge picked to begin the federal case against Donald Trump. And there's nothing to see here. Yeah, bullhawk. This is their attempt at stealing this election. It's going to be this, not just the endless indictments, but this endless, every trial is going to somehow conflict with what's happening during the race. And of course, make no mistake about it. I said last week, we talked about the little alliance between Governor Ron DeSantis and Chris Christie. Chris Christie, all through the debate the other night on Faux Pas News, formerly known as Fox News, was taking in the shots at Donald Trump, while Ron DeSantis really didn't do that. That's why Christie's in this race. He knows full well he can't win. He was asked, I think it was on Meet the Depressed, or maybe it was with Neil Cavuto. You know, he was asked, do you really think you can win? Of course I think I can win. Really? I mean, look, I know you're from New Jersey, which automatically means you have an overinflated opinion of yourself, but I'm from New York, and trust me, New Yorkers know that Jersey ain't all that. In fact, you basically are the armpit of America. That being said, he's not completely stupid. He does have political gravitas, at least enough to get reelected, and so he plays that swamp game. You know, he loves to talk about, I was reelected by overwhelming 61%. Yeah, but you left office at an 8% approval rating. He never finishes that. He never says that. And of course, Faux Pas News, formerly known as Fox News, never brings it up. Because it's very obvious that Rupert Murdoch would be happy with either Ron DeSantis or Chris Christie. Now that he can't talk Youngkin into running, you know, he'll take Chris Christie, he'll take Ron DeSantis, but Christie is there because of that screwy alliance that he's got with DeSantis. He's there to be the wrecking ball to try to stop Trump. The rhinos on Capitol Hill, the rhinos in the party, the establishment Republicans, and just about everybody running right now, including Mike Pence, they do not want Donald Trump to run. They do not want him to get to the finish line. Mike Pence is in this because he's trying to protect his legacy. You know, he's been a career politician his whole life, and of course he's got this fake, phony, fraudulent Christian testimony that he's this Boy Scout and has had this wonderful glowing reputation, and it's a stain on his reputation and his public service that he served in the Trump administration, and he's running as a testament to his grandchildren and his legacy that, oops, that was a mistake, and I'm sorry, but I'm glad I was there for a time such as this, just like Queen Esther was there to protect the Jewish people from being killed by Haman. God obviously providentially put me in the Trump administration to keep them from stealing our democracy and violating the Constitution, and I was there to make sure that didn't happen. This is the in love with himself God complex that a Mike Pence has. Donald Trump, they don't want him to run. The rhinos are working with the Democrats on this, make no mistake about it. The pack that's running against Donald Trump in this presidential contest for the primary, and Trump's approvals keep going up. They're going to force him to campaign, literally, I guess, from the witness stand at trial, and Trump will do that. And we can talk about, hey, the mugshot, it's backlash, and he made $7 million in campaign donations. Yeah, but still, fighting all these legal battles, it gets weary. It gets draining. And that's what they want to do to him. It's amazing that these judges didn't decide in all of these cases to just get together and all pick the same date that Donald Trump has to show up, so that he can't physically possibly be in 4 places at the same time, so that the other 3 courts can swear out a warrant for his arrest that he's in contempt of court. Because the American people see this for what it is. The question is, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? They're working feverishly to keep him off the ballot in certain blue states. You know that, right? That even if he can weather the storm of all these indictments, his name won't even appear on the ballot. But it's always the Democrats that are talking about the Republicans are the party of tyranny and control, and they want to take your freedom, and they want to take your rights away, and they don't believe that every vote should count. Who is it that strips you of rights? Wants to censor you, deplatform you? Who is it that won't let you ask questions about anything, from election fraud to the coming new scamacron, the next variant that's out there, so that you can take the Gates inhalable love potion number 9? Oh, and it's right around the time for a new election year. Perfect mail-in ballots again, boys and girls. Who is it that does all of this? Is this conservatives? Is this Republicans that do this? No, this is Democrats. And this is election interference. They know it. They're not even trying to hide it. And, they're sycophants over at PMSNBC and CNN and even FOPA News, formerly known as Fox News, and people like Chris Christie will say, look, Donald Trump, he's got the presumption of innocence. We got him this time. We got him. So what you gonna do about it? At what point do we really take this all back? And no, I'm not talking about an insurrection. Just don't even twist my words and go there. Don't you dare cast a single vote for any rhino, middle of the road, milquetoast, wimp nothing. Make sure you make your voices count. Write-in ballots. I mean, could we be the first to finally put a real write-in candidate into the Oval Office? Overwhelm the system with the truth. Overwhelm the system with real votes. And they won't be able to manufacture enough phony ones.